To help understand how station permissions can affect the behaviour of a train, we first need to understand the operation of the layout without station permissions playing a role. In this episode, we take a detailed look at the default setup and operation of the layout before making changes to the station permissions. Okay, good. So by using a combination of increasing the block reservation count and with the use of the reservation continue option within the station properties for each of the yards shown here, we can now quickly and clearly see how this layout is behaving whilst using automatic routing without a route. Currently, each of the stations throughout the layout are set up in exactly the same way. In the blocks, each of the blocks is set for a wait or a pass-through without waiting, and block selection is set to in order. In the train type tabs, there is a 100% chance of a wait with a wait time of exactly 1 second. And in the permissions tab, all the listed stations are set to allow. All the blocks are set to bi-directional blocks, and there are 3 types of blocks being used throughout the layout. In this upper on-scene section of the layout, the stations are all using station type blocks, which provide the option to stop the train aligned to the platform or to stop at the red light at the end of the block. By default, in a station block, the train will stop aligned to the platform. To stop the train at the normal stop position, you would untick the align train alongside the platform in the train type properties. In the lower section, the off-scene section, siding blocks are used except for the lower block in the stations, which are free track blocks. The intent is that the upper 2 blocks will be used for storing trains between the turnouts, and the lower block will be kept free to allow trains to pass through without waiting. We will see how to set that operation up in a later episode. The blocks between stations are all free track type blocks. The type of block determines the default speeds that will be used in those blocks. So for a free track block, the maximum speed is 70 miles per hour. In a station block, it's 30 miles per hour, and in a siding, it's 25 miles per hour. Or you tick them and change them to suit your operation. Block types also affect how signals are treated, but we will not be using signals in this exercise. Oh, one other thing we have also done in this off-scene section is to make all the blocks hidden blocks. That lowers the mass simulation of the train considerably, with the goal to make acceleration and braking faster in these off-scene sections, and thus make the appearance and disappearance of the train in the on-scene sections more realistic. So with these settings, we can clearly see that the train will have to stop in each of the stations moving through the yard. And currently, the station permissions are not producing any change in behaviour of the train as the automatic route progresses. Because each time the train stops and completes its wait, that station permissions will be assigned to the train, and currently in each of the stations the permissions are all the same, so it produces no change of behaviour. The only variations in the route are here, where iTrain randomly chooses between these two yards, and when it comes out here to randomly choose between these three stations. And if it was travelling in the other direction, there would be a decision for yard 3 and 4 here, and then a decision to either enter the passenger or cargo station. So that is currently the default operation of this layout. We now want to produce a behaviour whereby if a train stops and waits in any of these off-scene stations, it then does not have to stop and wait again in any of the other yards after that wait. And that is what we will accomplish in the next tutorial. So until then, bye for now.